And a
bro, it's
touchdown
broken.
at 21-14.
Fuck.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Under my gamer tag.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Thomas has got it complete.
Oh, I got a
And he's
bounce,
able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 20-17, your final.
Oh, yeah,
From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals.
Look at the Bengals
2-0 was the final. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll wrap up the weekend with a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Let's go, second half, boys.
So tied for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You do things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done.
Marquise.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
No, that's the one from the Ravens.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Second and 6. Roethlisberger to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Man, bro, you just don't know.
3 yards remain for second down.
Oh, no, I don't like how that looks. 2 steps to there.
Again, a run with Connor. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I like the movies and shit.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was a touchdown run by James
Yeah,
Conner.
like it ain't it's a couple motherfuckers from the movies, but it ain't the ones I feel like should be in the game though. You know what I mean?
Chris Boswell.
Oh.
For Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
Come on,
touchdown.
big fat. You got on this Mahomes motherfucker.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Damn, you get to look at my fucking
So here's
defense.
the Chiefs offense ready for
You
their
scouting
first
my
reps
shit.
in half number 2. And their halftime hold now
Nah,
even deeper.
bro,
They
don't
need
be
a big
scouting
drive
my
here
shit,
just to answer
man.
the first touchdown of the
That's the
second
only
half
thing
scored
on this
against
damn
them.
broadcast
Down
shit.
at the
Motherfuckers
half.
watch.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The pass there over the middle to
Hit
start
that
things
bitch.
out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nigga.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy. What a nice pick.
Nigga. Motherfucker. Bet you don't catch another one.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
No.
To a secondary
Let's
target
start
for a
fucking
nice
playing with me,
game.
I was
man.
just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
But, bro, let's start playing my motherfucking Steeler defense, bro. These niggas, man. First, start fucking playing with my
This
defense,
offense in
man.
desperate need of a conversion as they
Let's
come
go,
up on
D.
3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. It's
Yo,
complete to
y'all
Williams.
fucked that up.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Connor, and he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hurry up, get over there, nigga. Hurry up.
On 2nd and 7.
Oh, that was my fault.
And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big
What?
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will
Get the fuck out of here.
but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
He get out, bro. He's 40.
Now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
No,
He's
man.
going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain
Stop
on the
playing
play
my
that
niggas like he
time.
about
It
no
sets up
motherfucking
second and
defense,
goal.
man.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with
No, nigga.
He'll go
What is y'all
backwards,
doing?
losing yardage to the 5. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but it's going to be
They can have a
difficult for him to
field
win
goal
that battle.
if you let them get that.
Play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, D.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh,
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
hit me on that swing.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. On
That
those
was
slants,
hurt.
everything happens so quickly. What makes it...
Timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
At all.
Probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it. Takes it at the 7. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. The lead is theirs here in the 3rd quarter, but it's really been the ground game that's been the recipe for success.
You mean the spotlight isn't shining as brightly on the guy throwing it?
No, it's the man behind him that's had a heck of a game.
And that's really okay. That's actually what you're looking for. I mean, your pride tells you, hey, I want to be responsible. I want to throw a bunch of touchdown passes. But when you're able to run the football, typically speaking, your team's doing pretty well. In this case, they're winning.
We'll see if they have balance on this drive. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this will be
right.
incomplete.
But where the
Physical
fuck was
play
my
on the
dude
football
though?
there, and it's 2nd down.
That was not the
Even
fucking
without
right.
pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to
That
play
shit
on this
confused as
defense.
shit.
Those
That
guys
shit
are sitting
confused the
back
shit out of
playing
me.
receivers as much as
My whole
the
dude wasn't even out there.
quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Michael Thomas.
Okay, Jameis.
72 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Dang.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback. It comes out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Ooh, shit.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Again, it's Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, dude.
The busy night continues for
Damn,
Williams.
good
And
shit.
he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Oh, you out there dancing around, bitch? All right.
1st down, Kansas City.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit.
But I
Makes
give
it
him the
really
ball
hard to
on you.
cover the middle of the field, doesn't
I
it?
can't
You
get the
gotta
ball
go
no
forever
more.
and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too.
Oh, no, let me hit that bitch.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made by Mike Hilton. A gain of 2.
I'm going to tear his ass
Remains
up.
here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, you better respect these champs.
2nd and 8.
Oh, they not? They, so I guess you gotta make them.
Now
Then.
they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
2nd and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this is
Fucking roughing the passer.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down.
Always put that shit on Myles Garrett, man.
20-yard line.
I told you, always put that shit on him. Never
When you're
fail,
leading in
man.
the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
That shit never fails.
Your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game,
I already knew what it
you
was,
can't have
dude.
those kind of plays.
They always
Got
say that
another
shit.
1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. They'll run it with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends.
Oh, yo, this our spot right here. Let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Mm.
And that is caught for the
I thought them bitches was running it.
Jacob Hollister there to make the grab.
This shit, Casey. I thought them bitches was running it. I put Mahomes' ass up.
Having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds
These
himself
fucking
open
city
for an easy
boys on the
touchdown.
toes, right?
Extra point splits the points. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
I see. That's what I like,
Take it in
though.
the end
Running
zone.
through ass games like this.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's
He's just
feeling
zipping
good.
along
He
today.
ain't played.
Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Oh, Mike, you better beat him. This it. Mike, you better fucking beat him.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Looking long for Thomas.
Oh!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he
My
will take it across
fucking
midfield
finger got
and
stuck.
down to the 45.
My fucking finger got stuck, bro.
Critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about
My
is
fucking
taking care of
finger
the
got
ball,
stuck.
especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead,
Can y'all hear me?
no matter what point, you gotta be
Yeah, I can hear you,
super
nephew.
Got to be careful, and sometimes
Oh,
you
my
can be so
finger.
careful
You said yeah?
that you end up running yourself
Yeah, I can
into
hear
an
you.
error.
Yeah, I just had to go give me another mic. GameStop. My mom.
Damn.
Y'all still in y'all game?
So after the INT,
Go!
here's Mahomes. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking
Line
for.
up right now.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him,
28-40.
he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The mic.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Hollister.
Yeah. Oh,
He
it's
caught that shit.
You know.
It's inside the 25.
Oh,
A
yeah.
gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots
Oh,
all
he
game
plays
long.
things
That
low,
throw, no
but
different.
Yeah, a lot of people
I don't
call it a gutsy type of a
I
throw.
don't really use my
I
running
think he
back
looks
unless
at
I'm
it
playing,
as,
like,
I can do
person.
it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes firing complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Jacob Hollister.
Mahomes is a fucking monster,
Located
man.
his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break
Bro,
a tackle
this
or two.
bitch a
Wasn't able to do
monster,
that there,
man.
but still good yardage.
With Derrick Henry looking like
2nd down and 3. Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh my God.
That is caught by Watkins.
Oh, that's touchdown.
for a Chief touchdown.
Oh yeah, that's 6.
Sammy Watkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this
I
game.
feel like I'm gonna be in the
And the
Super Bowl.
Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know
I'm
Paul
there.
Revere talked about by land or
And
by
we know.
sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big time performance.
Exactly.
That's 2 touchdowns so
Right
far
there.
in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And you know, every now and then actually
Yeah, in the same conference.
Week 8.
Same
Week 6,
division.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
At their own 25-yard
Jameis Winston and company heading
Must
back
watch,
onto the
nigga.
field now. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive. Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
They ain't say yet. He got hurt this game.
Run, it's a
He got
first down.
shoulder
Clock
or
running
elbow.
under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What quarter is it?
Oh yeah, it's a good game going on over here, dude. I said it's 22. It's
Oh, I'm in the
4.
middle of mine.
10 is
I can't.
Connor.
Oh, it's 4?
Mm-hmm.
Who got ball? You?
Connor got 130?
Who you playing?
Chiefs. Yeah, they doing their shit.
Again, it's Connor.
Yeah, that one took over here.
Let's go.
Down at the 48-yard line.
Oh, give me them. Uh-oh. Interception.
That motherfucker first, nigga.
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So
Motherfucker
through
first.
3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll run on 1st down. It's Connor. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll
Hey,
make
Mike
it 2nd
Evans,
down.
I already know he the truth.
Some different. He got like 4 touchdowns.
I'd say keep that in mind.
Yeah, already.
Try that again. Go play action. Hit him over the top.
Might get another
You
field
gotta
goal.
come down with that, nigga.
Pretty good shot as
Give
he
me
tried
them.
to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far.
Nigga, he gotta come down with that.
As we come up on a big
He be
3rd
using
down.
the X.
Got you. Uh-huh.
Thomas has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
He be
line.
using square too.
Yeah, I use all of them, dude.
2 minutes to
And I
go.
found out how to do a touch.
Yeah.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st down, Connor, and some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Chris Jones on the stop.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hell, why you move,
Whistles
bitch?
here before the snap, but it
Trying to
looks
make
like
them
one of
jump.
the Steelers may have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause.
107.
On the run is Connor.
Oh, give me them.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but
Oh.
that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
They killing me.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier.
They
than not commit a
killing me.
holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Connor. Now on 3rd down and
Who
extra
exposed
deep
they ass?
out
Matthew
there for
hurt.
the Chiefs.
Come on. Come on, he hurt. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. He hurt. Nobody out there. Ain't nobody out
Now
there.
Winston.
Ain't nobody out
It's
there.
Thomas.
He hurt.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Thomas in the final minute. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also,
Let's go
someone just
defense.
took the lead. You got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah,
They
you're
got
exactly
fucking
right. Gotta pull
Mahomes.
everyone together,
Ooh.
make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Boswell now to kick it away after the
42.
touchdown.
Oh, interception. Give me those.
Fielded
Oh,
a
to the
couple
house.
yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Patrick Mahomes in the
Come on, y'all. These are
offense.
some big
Down by
plays.
7. A little over 50 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie
These
it
are
as they
some
come
big
up first
fucking
and 10.
plays, y'all.
He'll look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. And he
Woo!
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. Now a desperation throw.
Give it here!
Field. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use
Wow,
when we
one.
intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. The first down run got 5. Here's
Another
second
pick.
and 5.
Give me them.
Winston here to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
5 yards to go.
Winston to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A 40-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure.
That's it.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some
You said what?
miracle there at the very end. But
Every time you join somebody's live stream, you say chance here.
really a spectacular affair.
Oh, yeah.
Even though
I'm
they
here.
didn't finish it off, you're
see,
exactly
we
right.
putting up
They took us down to the last play. We're
Back to
still-
back 10.
You're wondering, could it
It's
happen?
28-61 over here.
Even though we both knew it was a
Damn.
Yeah, we'll
So
see
for
those games.
Pittsburgh, it was a great all-around
61.
performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars.
This nigga said 61.
Mike Evans got every touchdown. Every touchdown.
Oh, Zach played his already. Mm-hmm. Yep, when D does, we can go in advance. Yep. He ain't been on no head, and he had to pay. What? He ain't been on no headset or nothing. This nigga ain't joined no parties. Hey, so it's just straight action today, nigga. I don't want to talk. I'm just beat. Hey. I don't know that, D.
Nah,
He
not
might have those
certain.
49ers on some shit, man. What was his score? 45-10. Nigga put up numbers. What, 45-10?
Russell had 417 passing yards and a touchdown.
Mm. Hey.